Good morning, everyone. Sorry for my messy hair as always. Ugh. All right. Um, what can I say? Yesterday was kind of weird day. I think every time, every birthday, I have very weird mood, and I was very grumpy all day. I was very like annoyed and sad and like it was such a beautiful day, and I had a motorcycle lesson, and my friend gifted me an easel. I finally have an easel. I am a professional artist with an easel in my art studio. That's so nice and makes me very happy. And yeah, and then we had dinner with my friend too, and actually, yeah, so everything was great. Tomorrow is I'm having a party with my friends, and what I actually wanted to talk about, it's not my birthday, is my, how to say, love life, sex life, I don't know, relationship life. I'm struggling, but not in a way that I used to before. Actually, let me check if my eggs are turned off from the stove, because it's still no, of course, a good idea. I forgot to turn it off. Okay, a good thing that I remembered. So I didn't have like any interactions with the male for a very, very long time. For like too long. And since like more than 6 months, I guess. And I changed a lot. My life changed a lot. My self-esteem changed a lot. What I want from man changed as well. And recently I decided that I'm ready. Honestly, I just like, I felt like it was too long, and I'm like, okay, I can't hide anymore. I can't like reject this part of life anymore. I should do something. And I met a guy, and I liked him so much, which is very rare because I'm very picky, and I don't know, it's just like there's many requirements, I would say, for me. But I realized that I don't want to have relationship, that I like my life as it is right now. And before, in my previous life, I used to put my relationship on a pedestal, right? It was the most important thing in my life. My man was the most important thing for me. Like, I would do anything for them. Like, if I'm with a guy, like, I make sure that like he had everything, and I allowed them to do like everything they want with me, like, and it didn't really end well for my mental health, my physical health. And it's not like somebody like hurt me, but I would say I hurt myself with them because I allowed so much and I didn't tell them to stop when I wanted them to stop. Didn't know how to protect my boundaries. And now I feel like I have too many boundaries, and I'm very scared of losing my freedom. I'm very scared of losing my life as it is right now. And like, honestly, I don't know why I need men at this point. And it's more like something inside me thinks that I should have men because it's normal. But I just like being on my own. But again, like, I like this guy, but I'm like, but like, I need to get to know him. I need to like tell things about myself and get used to, and like, it's just, I'm just not excited about all these things just because I become avoidant. And that's crazy because all my life I was anxious attachment. And I was attracting avoidant. I avoided. What happened? Avoidant? Yes, attachment. And I was so annoyed at them. I didn't understand why they act like this, why they disappear, why they don't want to communicate their feelings, why they don't want to like be open and honest and like so on. But now I feel like a relationship triggers me so freaking much in ways that I didn't expect at all. Because again, like, how dating life, how I used to it, doesn't exist anymore in my reality because I'm a different person. And I don't know how to date or whatever, like how to interact with men from this point where I am right now. And it feels like I never dated before. And I need to create like my new rules. I need to understand what I want, and I don't know what I want. I mean, I definitely know that I don't want to lose my freedom. I definitely know that I don't want to go back to my previous patterns. And I know I want to be, how to say, strong and independent woman. I really like this role. I really like this life. Again, I'm super grateful for everything I have, for all my friends, for my beautiful apartment, for my art career, for my health, for my beauty. And I don't want to let someone to ruin it again. Not again. I never had such incredible life before. And I'm very protective of it. So it's an interesting moment, definitely. And I'll keep exploring my new identity and new relationship. Like, I mean, not relationship. It's not relationship yet. We just met a couple times, so it's not relationship. But it is in a way that like we interacting with each other, right? So something like this. And I really hope that I can find a way to make it all work in my life, so I will feel that I still have my freedom, my life exactly as I like it. And have all the like 6 spheres of my life put together. I would say, I don't know, I think I told you about it before. Like, I really like the idea of wheel of life, I think it's called. It's when you like have a wheel like this and you have 6 kind of spheres of your life. It's love, money, career, health, hobby, and I think fun or whatever. And you create like a circle, then like 6 lines, not 6, 3 lines. And on the end of each, you write what sphere it is. Sorry guys, I'm so sleepy. And then you create like 10 like every sphere is like from 1 to 10, right? So for example, if your love life at 5, you like create a line in the middle of like the line. Let me show you. I have it on my iPad. Oh. I can show you mine from last month. Because you're my friends, guys. Of course you can see it. Okay. So February. Wow, actually, what the fuck? So this is the idea, right? What it looks like. Never mind. So, like, here is imaginary 3, I think, right? Money was at 4. But usually I make like lines, smaller lines like this. And idea is, sorry for my explanation, I don't know, it's not working. But the idea is that like your all spheres of your life, for example, like health, love, money, career, friends, and fun, approximately should be all like the same. 10 is probably too much. Probably around like 8 or like whatever you want actually. I think 10 is too much, but probably it can be all 10, but I don't think so. And it should be like a wheel, right? Like if they all the same, then it's kind of wheel, but like always something is not working. For love, last month I put self-love, and I like this idea. I think it's the most important kind of love. I'm strong and independent woman, what do you expect me to say? Fuck, I think I become who I always wanted to be. Really. But there was a lot of society pressure about like being a mom, being a wife, being like this or that, not being an artist. Everybody told me not to be an artist. And it's the only thing I wanted. The only thing I wanted is to paint in my studio. And now, when I have no money, when I have no idea like how I'm going to survive, what I'm doing, I'm painting in my studio. I'm so happy. And I'm walking at the beach and I'm skating on my surf skate, I'm meeting my friends, and this is fucking awesome, and I'm not ready to let it go. And I'm very proud of myself for building it, for doing exactly what I wanted, not listening to anyone. Yeah, I used to be very easily influenced by people, especially people that I look up to. Now I don't look up to anyone, only at myself, every day. And I know it's just a phase, right? It's just like, it's changing every day. I'm changing every day. Something changing all the time. But at the moment, I love my life exactly as it is. That's the most important thing, right? I think so. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.